Hi guys, I'm on Kids Scene Channel, and since I am in front of the Christmas tree, and I have a Christmas pillow under me, and I am all dressed for Christmas with candy canes on my shirt, I think I'm going to read a new Christmas book. And at the end of this video, I will share a funny Christmas joke with you guys. It was Christmas morning and Noelle was opening her presents. She got a new doll and doll house, ice skates, roller skates, a computer, and a bike. Oh yes, and a pony. Gee, thanks, she said with a yawn. Wait till you see the pony. The pony is like, woo. Whoa, knocked over the Santa. Get back up. So, sorry. Noelle put her bike in the garage with all her other bikes and let her pony play in the backyard with all her other ponies. She has lots more ponies over here, and the garage is too full of bikes. For Christmas dinner, Noelle's mother made turkey with chestnut dressing and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas and 5 kinds of pie. Turkey with chestnut dressing and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas and 5 kinds of pie again, her father moaned. Noelle ate exactly 3 peas and excused herself. I would go for all the pumpkin pie, or whatever kind of pie it is. Not saying it's pumpkin, but still. Noelle squeezed into her room through all the dolls and skates and computers. Another boring day, she said with a sigh, and went to sleep. And she woke up the next morning. It was Christmas again! Nuts, thought Noelle. Now, don't think that Noelle is a spoiled brat or that her family is crazy. They're all very nice people, I assure you. It's just that they live in Christmas City, the state of Texas. Texas isn't a real state. It's the one place in the world where it's Christmas 346 days of year. A day is 365 days. But one day is something that isn't Christmas. Then that night, Noelle's father was reading the newspaper. Noelle saw something on the back page that made her heart dance with joy. It was an ad that said only 3 more non-shopping days until on Christmas. Is it true? Noelle gasped. Check the calendar, said her mother with a smile. It was true. Soon it would be on Christmas. The one unmagical non-holiday in Christmas City. Everyone loved on Christmas, but no one loved it more than Noelle. The family set to work getting ready for on Christmas. They undecorated the Christmas tree and took the wreath off the front door. When Father took the tree out to the street, Noelle couldn't believe how big and empty the living room looked. It's beautiful, she said. Noelle was up bright and early on Christmas morning. She was excited. She didn't have to unwrap any presents or pose for any pictures. She didn't have to kiss her Uncle Dave with the beard or Aunt Polly with the mustache. But there was one thing she did have to do. She had to go to school because every time it snowed, you don't have to go to school, but when it doesn't snow, you have to. So since it snows like 364 days a year, she only gets 1 day of school. I would love that. Since the schools were closed for Christmas, Noel's school was open only 1 day a year, which I just said. On Christmas Day, it was great fun for Noelle to be in one big room with all her friends. Christine, Chris, Chrissy, Holly, Carol, Christopher, Noelle, and Claus. All the kids in Christmas City loved school. Don't you? No. After school, Noelle went home and turned on the TV. There were no holiday specials, no Christmas parades, no Grinch, and no Scrooge. She got to see all new shows, cartoons and soap operas, and Oprah and something wonderful called Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's, I think. Noelle thought nothing could tear her away from the TV. But then she caught a sight of a chubby man with a sack, a man who came to visit just once a year. Since people don't usually come on Christmas, that's probably why it only comes once a year, or whoever it is. It was the mailman! Since the post office is closed on Christmas, this was the only day he could bring mail. As the mailman emptied out his sack, Noelle sang her favorite Christmas carol. There's nobody merrier than the letter carrier, with the biggest bag you've ever seen, filled with lots of bills for Dad. Cheer up, Father, don't be mad. Postcards, junk mail, and some magazines. Guess what we're having for Christmas dinner, said Noelle's mother. Meatloaf, said Noelle's father, hopefully. Leftovers, said Noelle, licking her lips. Even better, said her mother. We're having TV dinners. And everyone cheered. After Christmas dinner, Noelle and her parents went downtown for the traditional lighting of the Christmas tree. The mayor of Christmas City threw a giant switch, and every light on the gigantic evergreen tree went out. It was so dark people could see thousands of stars twinkling in the sky. Ooh, said the crowd. Delightful. Noelle's father said every year. His dumb joke was a tradition too. As her mother tucked her into bed, Noelle said, I wish it could be on Christmas every day. Oh, I'd bet you get tired of it after a while, said her mother. I bet I wouldn't, said Noelle before she drifted off to a most perfect sleep. The end. I hope you enjoyed that book. And time for the joke. What does a gingerbread man live in? The gingerbread house. And that's when I made it. I hope you enjoyed the joke and the book. See you next time.